because we're playing Armored Chomper. So Armored Chomper's whole deal is you are 20% slower for 40 extra health. And you do more damage.
Doesn't sound like a... That doesn't sound like a big buff or debuff, but I'm guessing it's a lot harder than it sounds. You are right, I forget he's only melee.
Yeah, so this isn't a bad map for Chomper, because you have this big old wall in front of it, so you can kind of just hang out on point. It's kind of like the idea I'm getting at in the video is Chomper is a very defensive class, and Armored Chomper is just extreme Chomper, right? You're just playing Chomper in a way that forces you to play defensively, because you can't chase people.
Here we go. I'm back in God Warfare 2.
Alright, should I invite you again?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a second.
God, computer scientist is busted.
He's very powerful. That's why he's one of my favorites. I don't think he feels unfair either, which is nice.
No, he doesn't feel unfair. He just feels strong for, like, his class. If that makes any sense.
He should have a reload. He should have a reload. The fact that his reload is near instant is absurd.
What's he even do? He reloads like an invisible thing at the whip.
He puts a little chip in there, like a computer chip.
Let's see. I've got 4 options. Who should I play, Jack?
What team are you on?
Plants.
Oh, interesting. You should play Sunflower.
Sunflower.
Because
Okay.
we already
Which
have,
sunflower?
like, 7 of them.
Jack, which P is the best, in your opinion?
Pea shooter? Oof. In my opinion?
In your unbiased opinion.
Oh, jeez. That's tough. Because it's kind of like a tie.
Just name one.
It really depends on the player, too. You want to talk, like, which one I think is the most poorly designed? It's Electro P.
Just give me one to play,
but
Jack.
Electro P isn't overpowered. Law P, Agent P are like the 2 namestay good ones. And then like
Gonna take it too long.
The sleeper
Playing
pick.
Electro P.
The sleeper pick is Plasma P. Plasma P is pretty decent. Alright, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna just stand here and sit here. And we'll play the Trapper. Oh, we got one.
Oh, I think there's a cheater.
Is there? I haven't seen him.
Some guy just killed me instantly, so I feel like the rest.
I'll have to see.
It could just be coincidence, yeah.
Oof.
Hi, Jack, I see you. God damn, you're taking us out.
Alright, time to use that 45 damage a shot to its fullest. Okay, so technically I did only live there because I had the extra 40 health, but I probably wouldn't have needed it if I had just been able to walk out quicker. Oh, yep. See, they're just running away, because they can just do that. There we go.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna beat us pretty hard.
I don't know. We're kind of holding it. Hey, Wildfire. Hello.
Yeah, it's in the zombies' favor right now.
Oh, yeah. It's Walnut Hills. The map of all time. It was so good they brought it back. For some reason. This feels like it's gonna be an assist master character. Which is interesting because Chomper is usually not assist master.
Let's see.
I wish that Okay. One of my biggest complaints with Chomper is I wish that instead of your right click being useless, your right click was the one you used to do the insta-kill, and your left click was just the bite. If it was that, that would be fantastic, because Chomper has this horrible problem where, like, if you're behind somebody, but not exactly behind them, you just can't attack because the button wants to chomp, but can't. And it's so annoying, because sometimes I just want to bite someone to death. Like, Scientist, especially with Armor Chomper, Scientist is like an easy kill, because you just 2-tap them, and that's like 90% of their health. But then, I can't do that if like they're slightly facing away from me. And like sometimes I don't want to take the downtime of waiting for my chomp, so I'd rather just bite them to death. Like, I wish they were on 2 separate buttons, because right click just doesn't do anything for Chomper. I think in Garden Warfare 1 you used to be able to zoom in slightly, which was kind of useful on Goop. For like long range Goops like that one. But like, it just feels so bad to like miss an easy kill like that.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack? Could go over here.
Okay. I'm doing the Armor Chomper playstyle, which is just sitting around behind corners waiting for people to move up. And diffusing all these sticky bombs, since they don't really impact me that much. Since I have 215 health. They're playing a lot of squishies, which Armor Chomper is kind of good against. I think Armor Chomper is best against All-Star, because Armor Chomper can survive an... Okay, so first of all, most Chompers can survive Imp Punt, but specifically Armor Chomper survives it with an actually decent amount of health. Come here. He walked into that.
Yeah, nice one, Jack. I saw that.
He just walked in. Like, you still have all the benefits of playing Chomper. You have 2 stun mechanics and an invincibility button. Despite Chomper being fairly weak, you do have like a lot of powerful abilities. You just can't really utilize them sometimes. Oh. Like, right now I'm completely worthless. There's an astronaut just sitting over there and I can't do anything about it. Other than like goop him. And even then, it's hard to goop him from this position. Oh, here they come. Here's where my strength lies. There's a lot of them coming. And they're coming to me. Like, I would have rather just bite that one to death. I can't really make use of Armor Chomper's increased bite damage if it just goes for a chomp whenever I go to attack someone. That's kind of why spray chompers are a lot better than bite chompers, because you don't really have to worry that your primary fire is just going to get turned off randomly. Is there any... no, that's another chomper. Oh, please. There's an
You're
astronaut
beating my
up
ass
there.
right now.
I'm just gonna sit here for a sec. Oh, hello.
Oh, Chad.
You just walked into a death trap. That's like the ideal moment. I had a heal flower behind me. They were just walking into me. Like, that was the freest... That's as free as a kill gets right there.
So in terms of TF2, I'm guessing Chomper is like the equivalent to Heavy, maybe?
No. Chomper is the equivalent to
Oh,
Engineer. Area denial in close range proximity. Your spikeweed acts like sentries. If people walk into them, they die. You're very powerful at close range. you're a lot tankier than Engineer is, but you're also all on your own, right? A lot of people would compare Chomper to Spy because he has an insta-kill from behind, and that's really it. But he's actually a lot closer to Engineer. I don't think I can stop it, yeah.
Damn.
That said, if you're on defense, on turf, Chomper is fine. Armored Chomper actually excels in this area. Armored Chomper is fairly decent when it comes to just sitting on the point and stopping people. But if the enemy starts stacking things like All-Stars and Engineers especially, which doesn't happen a lot because people don't like playing those two classes for some reason. But if they do, then you're really going to struggle because All-Star has a lot of ways to counter. Both those classes have a lot of ways to counter Chomper. All-Star has his Imp Punt, and Engineer has his Sonic Grenade, and his Jackhammer. And another thing Chomper really struggles at is dealing with multiple people at once. Chomper is a 1v1 class. You fight one-on-one, and you win. I think Chomper almost can win any 1v1. Not Armored Chomper specifically, because Armored Chomper can't chase people down, but like stock Chomper can win most 1v1s. Problem is, you're not usually fighting a 1v1. You're usually fighting like a lot of people. Alright, let's see if I can swap back to plants. I can, let's go. I only have my Armored Chomper on this account on Specialist, but I do have him on, I think, Elite on Xbox. Because I have a lot more hours on Xbox. Let's summon... Oh, geez. Somebody just... Here. Let's just get a res. Might as well. Freest res of my life.
I got a computer scientist.
Oof, I missed. What I like to do for my bike weeds is I like to put them around corners and behind small ledges that people have to jump over to cross. Like these little ledges right here, these little half walls, are fantastic for hiding traps behind because people just jump over them without thinking. I didn't get them, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna burrow in. We have no time to be stealthy right now. We can just stand on the point. I gooped you first. Armored Chomper is definitely like a payload princess. I don't know if Chomper in this game is feminine, because I know that Chomper in PC Heroes is feminine, but I don't know if the Chomper in this game is too.
It could be interpreted anyway.
Yeah, but like they do have like specifics. Like they aren't arbitrary. Like Pea Shooter, Sunflower. Like most of the plant team are girls. Like Pea Shooter, Sunflower, Cactus, and Rose are all girls. And that's
Shooter, really a girl?
Pea Shooter, yeah. Pea Shooter.
It's interpreted him as a boy.
I think Repeater is, but.
I mean, do we actually have genders?
I might be wrong on that. Actually, might be wrong on that. I don't remember. I'm fairly certain though. I'd have to double check. It's been a minute since I looked at it. I could have, because I swore that more than half of the plants team were feminine. And for that to be the case, Pea Shooter would also have to be feminine. Because it's in contrast with the zombies team, which has no feminine characters.
Characters to Jack.
Because the only feminine zombies are the ones that are in bikinis at the Big Wave Beach. And I think in PvZ3 they also have quite a few. But PvZ3 is a disgrace. But not for that reason. Big preface. PvZ3 is not bad because it has women in it. I have to preface this. It's bad because... Oh, come on! That was so unlucky! Why would he throw his impunt there? He threw it into a tall nut. He literally threw it into nothing. That was such a bad throw, and it only served to screw me. Okay.
Oh, the spawn right at the fucking
Why
cap.
was that sunflower just stand? Okay, yeah, whatever. She was just standing in front of me. I probably could have escaped there if she wasn't just standing in front of me, but such is. I screwed that up. I think another place I'd like to put it is right... I don't actually think right there is good. I think it's like... Yeah, it's right here. It's behind this rock and behind this fence. But I don't have a third one right now. Yeah, this team is a lot more aggressive. Ugh. I was getting bounced around. It was canceling my abilities. But he died, so he works. Oh, that knocked me out of burrow. That's so mean. I was practically already in the ground at that point. The fact that knocked me out of burrow is absurd. Oof, I missed. This Rhodey Z is getting on my nerves. Nice one, Fiat. He walked into a spikeweed I placed right in front of him. I survived an impunt! With 45 health. That means I would have survived as Chomper too. Nope, that didn't make the difference. Because I still died afterwards. Here, let's play Trapper for a second. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
We're playing Trapper for a second. What? That's bullshit. How did he... No, I was hidden. I still killed him, but like, come on. Why would you throw your Sonic name then? That's so...
Arranging at a kid's game?
That's so bullshit. Like, there was nobody in front of him. That, like, and I was completely hidden. It's absurd. I'm sorry, I'm complaining too much. I need to stop.
You're right.
I need to enjoy the game. While I play one of the worst characters. Too bad. I think he knows I'm here, so I think my presence is throwing him off. You're gooped.
Yes, at this moment I'm just enjoying myself right now.
I don't know what I got launched by, but I did, and it killed him, so that works for me. Damn it, that was unlucky. I shouldn't have walked forwards. I didn't know he was throwing it down. Oh, please, don't just stand in the walkway. I have to get, like, I'm already slow enough as it is. I don't need to walk around you. I don't have time for this. Goop kill, let's go. 45 damage kill, let's go. Who's on point?
Jack?
Oh, I
Sunflower
see
play.
you. I see you.
Too decisive.
Alright. Getting that good armor chomper value. Ah, that didn't do one. If I could fight that corner a little better, that would be nice, but I can't really. If I could bite through this wall, that would be fantastic, but I can't. Oh my god. Are there 2 Ready Z's? Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Here. We need a sniper. Alright, let's see if I can get a long range goop on this engineer. Oh! Yeah, unfortunately Armored Chomper cannot survive a ZPG. You do not break the health pool for that. The only character in the game that can survive a ZPG direct is Torchwood. Because he has an ability that halves all damage he takes. Which is absurd, but such is. Good long range boot. Here, let me get this guy over. Hell yeah, that's how you use that 45 damage to its fullest. I like to hide one in this plant here, because if they know I'm right here, they'll tend to turn the corner pretty quickly. The increased damage on Armored Chomper's primary fire is pretty useful, and even though your DPS isn't that much faster, just being able to do 90 damage in 2 shots is really nice.
Play some garden ops. Have fun with that though, Jack.
I didn't even need my help. Just continue to goop people so they can't move. Because that's what goops does. You know what? I think I've discovered Armored Chomper's hidden niche. I haven't really discovered it because somebody actually did tell me about it, and that's why I'm thinking about it right now. But Armored Chomper is a brown coat destroyer. You'll often find in games that people will spam brown coats to try and cap points, like coffin zombies and whatnot. And Armored Chomper's increased melee damage is really good at killing them. You can practically kill a Conehead in 1 shot. And you can really quickly shred armored stuff. If it wasn't for this Roadie Z being very annoying and causing problems. It's okay though, we're fine. We did lag out for a second there, but we're back. I sure hope this video doesn't corrupt. That would be terrible. I've had that happen before. I've been trying to make it. I tried to make a video and then the video just corrupts. You charged into it. I literally didn't even move. Like, he knew I was there in the ground. I just stood still and let him walk over. Yeah, we're not top scoring with this, but I think I am positive. I think I have been going positive on my KD. I think... So this area is pretty good for Chomper because it's a lot of like little bits of the terrain that block spike weeds. Like right here. That's a place people stand pretty often, and it's hard to see unless you're right on top of it. Damn, that sure gun. Get permagooped. Like getting shot at by people you can't attack back, but you know, it's just Chomper for you. Yep, there's that. We knew that was coming. Not much to really do about that. Just engineers. Not strong suit. I'm surprised that they're taking the point. I'm honestly quite surprised. Well, that goop should have hit. That's odd. Don't die to the brown coats. Alright.
Who's just joined?
Hey Case, I'm recording a video right now.
Oh my god.
That was probably a stolen kill, but that's okay. Was that really necessary? That seemed kind of wasteful. Oof, just a little bit of lead. Just a little bit. He did nothing to stop it. I'm interested to see after this match if I'm going positive. Because I do feel like I'm going positive. I do feel like I'm getting more kills than dying. But it's definitely, there's a lot of lives where just 1-for-1s. Which is kind of Chomper's thing, is 1-for-1s. You guarantee yourself a kill by sacrificing yourself. Commonly known as a suicide chomp. Not the biggest fan of suicide chomps, but do what you gotta do. Engineer.
This is so fun to play when you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Nobody can hear you, Chase.
I wasn't saying anything.
That would be why no one can hear you. I missed my move. Oof, I don't know if I can reach him. I'm too slow. This character is so slow. People can just walk through you. Oof.
What character?
We're playing Armored Chomper.
Oh, what the fuck would you do?
Because I'm making a video about it. I literally... Nobody reads the announcements I make.
No, because no one cares.
Like, fucking...
You should have like an announcement roll ping.
There is.
So people can...
I ping people.
Oh.
Nobody pays attention though, because they hate me. Because I'm surrounded by haters.
That's cool.
Rise above the haters, Jack.
I'm
It's only
trying.
every...
It's a long time. It's a very tedious and slow process that requires so
fair,
much commitment.
Fair. It is sort of annoying getting those pings.
Especially when you put all the effort into making the things and nobody pays.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is that you do give people the choice to have that role, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then never
probably
mind.
by default.
It was irrelevant.
Like, they have to choose to turn it off, and the way to turn it off is kind of obscure.
Well, no fucking wonder no one's done it then.
Well, people have done it. That's why it exists in the first place. If people hadn't done it, I wouldn't have made it. The only reason I
If
made it
it's
is because
up-
people were asking for it.
What the fuck? Oh. I thought that was someone that I knew, like in real life. I was so confused for a second. Did no one else see that?
What?
Fucking schizo? No one else saw that.
What?
Zach turned on his camera for a second.
Is Zach in here too?
Yeah,
You think he
that's-
is?
Humongous skeleton
Fucking,
man.
he's not said anything.
Join.
Well, he
Could have heard
looks
him join.
Oh well.
like very smart. Terrified me.
Anyway. Definitely not a character you're going to top score in often.
I'm pretty sure the one time that's a good character is when there's a speed boost
Oh, I didn't
mode, like
have...
in the song.
That's not true, by the way. Armor Chomper with speed boost is terrible because everybody else has a speed boost.
At least he's like more bearable.
No, he's not. I'm surprised I didn't go positive that game. I guess I had a lot of deaths later on. I had a lot of
Jack, I might
deaths
just
later on.
kill you when you do like that.
I don't have to have you guys in here while I'm doing this. I could just do this by myself.
Fair enough.
I'm not.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not even like boasting or anything, like pumping myself up about this. I'm literally saying that I did bad, and then you're piling on. Like, why?
I'm sorry.
I'm already having a tough enough time. I'm having to play Armor Chomper, but like. Alright. Time for the most painful experience playing Armor Chomper. Offense.
Jack, I think there's a humongous option that you missed that you can just not do. I think you can just not play Armor Chomper and do any other
I'm gonna
plan.
go to a private VC. I don't want to play around. I don't like fucking. I'm trying to do a thing, and just nobody cares.
I'm sorry, Jack. I won't make any more snarky comments.
Just like fucking.
Just really funny, like every time.
It's not. Because like I have to suffer through it. I'm the butt of this joke.
Yeah, well. I'm sorry, bro. That's tough.
I'm gonna end up like Peso, but for skill issue jokes.
That'd be really funny.
God,
To be
how did
fair,
that-
I'm the only
you
one who
guys-
says no issue.
No,
I cut
Case
myself down on
literally-
saying it.
You two are deaf.
I did.
You two, both of you are deaf.
I'm just inducted into this game right now, Jack. Wouldn't know what that's like.
I already forgot what I did.
fuck, that didn't get him.
I was mad at me. Zach,
Yeah, the armor
I'm-
literally didn't help me in the slightest. Like, the extra health
Mm.
did not help me survive that.
That's sort of like the vibe of the character you're playing, right? Like, the boss don't really do anything but weigh you down.
Yeah.
It's
almost
taking
like
his
a
best
mini
rate
bowl.
and trading it for something that really doesn't help that much.
It's counterintuitive. It's just a really poorly designed character. It's a character that relies on what little mobility it has, and you've taken that away in exchange for a
Yes,
buff
everyone.
that sounds good on paper, but in actuality just doesn't do enough.
Jack, I hate to say it, but everyone knows this already.
Like, the little Chomper that I played,
I don't-
speed is pretty fucking integral. But, I mean, it's only like a 20% speed reduced,
Mm.
I
right?
don't have to have a YouTube channel. I don't have to try and make content. I can't have a good idea for like a video I want to make on a
You know.
character that people don't play very often. Like people, everybody knows what all the TF2 weapons
You can
do,
explain
but
why,
people make
I feel like.
fucking Fish Stick on a Stick makes a new Bad Weapon Academy video every other week, and it's just great with them because it's fun to talk about things. Like, even if you already know, it's fun to hear somebody repeat that information to you. Like, the two stun mechanic
Well, now-
characters, except his stun mechanic is significantly better than mine. That's the other problem with Chomper. Chomper relies so heavily on stun mechanics. That's why it's so poorly designed. You're relying on a mechanic that isn't fun. Chomper on offense is just worse Citron. You would rather play Citron. Citron just does everything better in this situation. You have the health. You have the stun mechanic. You shot too early.
I heard that before.
I mean, Chomper already has like a really decent amount of health too. I don't feel like he
Yeah,
really
Chomper is
needs
the
it.
tank of the
It
plants.
doesn't. I think that goes to Citron.
Chomper can survive an imp hunt.
That is an excellent point.
You know who else can do that? Armored Chomper.
Citron.
I went through all the abilities, and I think the only ability that Armored Chomper can survive that Stock Chomper can't is if multi-rocket, every single rocket hits. Every single rocket from
Which does
multi-rocket
not.
will kill a standard Chomper, but it won't kill Armored Chomper, and that's the only threshold I have. Like, nobody uses multi-rocket.
How much of a health increase is it?
40 health.
I know it says like 20%, but
It's 40
okay.
health. And
Well, it's a little bit more sustainability, I feel too.
Well, that sustainability doesn't
That would-
matter if you're in the fight for longer.
That
And
is true.
Chomper is in
He's
the
not really a
fight.
character that
You're
needs
in
that.
the fight for longer because you can't leave.
You can't fucking
You're
move.
you're. It's funny how the least organic plant moves as fast as a real life plant. Oh, I lag so I die. Fun. Literally nothing I can do about that. I lag so I die.
I'm sorry.
God.
Ah, look, the congregation. Nobody in this
I
VC is
can't
watching
spell
streams, they don't.
You're not streaming.
I am streaming to Twitch.
Oh, right. No one cares about
I just stream in the background right now. I'm watching
I
it.
know. I was more so preemptively responding to Case, since I knew he was gonna say, "But you're not streaming," because he says that every single time I'm streaming on Twitch, but not Discord,
Do you know why that is?
because you fucking hate me. You're a hater.
It's because I'm stupid.
I would
It's
never
because
have guessed
nobody
that
reads
either.
my pings in the Discord.
I did
That
not just
too.
copy paste it.
Even if I did ping, people don't have to read it. They can just right click on the server icon and mute it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why you always announce when you're live. No one pays attention.
People do pay attention though. It's just not you. And
Oh,
because it's not you, you don't think anybody does. There, 45 damage a swing. Came in handy because I two-shot it.
Jack, can I ask an off-topic question real quick?
Alright.
You play Rose, right?
Yeah, I'm a Rose main.
Is Arcane Lotus worth it?
Yeah, Arcane Lotus is great. It's
absolutely.
my preferred
I will
ability.
buy it.
It is... you just get 35 health back upon using it.
Well, I know some of the things that Rock sell are like straight downgrades from like your standard abilities.
Listen, Rux's abilities, 33% of them are straight upgrades, 33% are straight downgrades, and 33% are side grades. Arcane Lotus is the rare case of a side grade.
See, I
It just
see.
serves a different use. You trade
So what does
being
it
able to
do?
use your Arcane Enigma as a finisher, and an Imp deterrent, since it's really good at killing Imps, off for extra survivability and support for your team, which is genuinely useful. I would say it's slightly weaker, simply because it just does not heal very much. It has the slowest healing rate in the game, but it is an aura heal, so you can heal like 4 people at a time with it.
Yeah, see, I'm nervous about buying some of these things because it's like TFT, where they try and make it sound good on paper, but then in reality, it's just not that
Well,
great.
yeah, but
And I feel like for a lot of
Lotus is a
things,
side grade.
yeah, in this case,
And it's the one I prefer because I like getting 35 health back every time I use it. There, armored. I wish this was Iron Chomper, but Iron Citron exists, so they can't have it called that. Iron Chomper just sounds so much cooler.
I mean,
But
there's like 30 characters that are just King Electro.
yeah,
Brain
yeah,
Cactus
but all the
Pea.
armored characters have unique things because it's like Metal Petal, Armored Chomper, Iron
True.
Citron. Although Iron Chomper sounds cool, but that was a case
Petrified
where I
Cactus.
only lived because I had 40 extra health, and I was able to get a second kill because of that.
I found a useful base form. Oh my god.
That's the second, like,
It's that something that would have killed you wouldn't kill you because
Armored
you have an
Chomper
extra
is a
health.
brawler, right? Armored Chomper
Rusty
is
Brawler.
no, it's better than Armored Chomper is better than most Chompers at fighting two enemies at once. I'd say the only ones who are better at it are probably like Spray, Electric, like Fire Chomper sort of thing. But Armored Chomper is good at it if like you're fighting two people at point blank, because you do more bite damage and you have more health to beat in the fight. That's it, it's not by much. And it certainly doesn't make a difference if I'm fighting 2 foot soldiers and I have to walk all the way up the stairs to fight them. And I can't goop them because they have a height advantage. You could make a case that I'm soaking up more damage for my team, giving them more time to shoot at them. But here's the thing. You shouldn't rely on your team for anything in this game. Because if you do, it won't happen. It will only happen
just like
if you
TF2.
don't need it to happen. Technically, I was better at killing that mech because I have more bite damage. That's the other thing Armored Chomper is good at. Killing mechs. Because you do more damage to them. Not that much more, but it is more. It's like, he has a bunch of like little upsides, but none of them make up for his massive ones. But you are a Chomper, so you can't just get free kills every now and then, like that one. I wouldn't have survived there if I was an Armor Chomper. I only survived long enough to get that chomp because I was Armor Chomper. Jeez, I hate that the teleporter was on the right side. It's so hard to take this point from the right because there's no cover.
Like
The left side
to
is...
actually eat whatever target they try to eat or whatever.
What?
Doesn't Chomper take like a second or two to actually eat the target they're trying to eat?
Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. We're in this.
Oh my god.
We're in this. We're taking this shit. Could I please put down a spike weed before I die? Yes! And it caught the imp. Armored Chomper. I got the Armored Chomper benefit. Why don't I make a tally in the VOD of every time I see that I got an upside off of Armored Chomper? It's an interesting case because it's also interesting to think about the inverse of Armored Chomper, which is Hot Rod. A lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people think Armored Chomper is good. I don't remember. I remember there being like some discourse on whether or not Hot Rod is good. But like, oh, how did I get? I'm not kicked out of Burrow? Okay, weird. I'm not gonna question it. Just gonna sit here and get my health back. I'm gonna stand on this in case like a Super Brains jumps at me. The other downside to having a lot of health is that it takes longer to get your health. So we're just gonna hang out here for a sec. Hey, you. Okay, so that was another case of, here, I'll sit up. That was another case of, if I don't like the fact that Chomp and Bite are on the same button, because I couldn't bite him because it wanted to chomp, but I wasn't
Yeah.
quite at his back, so I couldn't actually do it. So I lost the kill because of that. I would have very easily gotten that kill
But
if it were.
I like what Vile Hyperion said, which is that you should be able to only be able to swallow people if you like zoom in or
Oh, yeah.
scope in.
I said that it should just be bound to your right click. Your right click should
That's
be
right.
your chomp, and your left click should be your bite.
That
Because left click literally doesn't do anything for Chomper. I'm right clicking right now. Nothing's happening. The button that's normally zoom in doesn't do anything. Bite, bite, bite. Nice.
Wait, but that means that Chomper didn't get a ranged attack until Battle for Neighborville?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
You have goop. And you have,
I,
you do have Chomp Cannon, which a lot of people say is a meme, but whenever, what's lunch at the lab? Whenever the lunch at the lab event happens, where it's Chompers versus scientists, I'm telling you, just having a ranged attack that has a flat 100 damage, it comes in pretty handy. It's one of those, it's like a skill shot ability, so you kind of have to get good at it, but I'm pretty good at it. I've gotten used to it. It's kind of in the same vein of like a flare gun.
I decided to buy Bone Lab for my Quest 3 because if I wanted to play Bone Lab normally, I'd have to download it or I'd have to use PC VR.
I was
And
gonna
that's
say, I
just
have
way
it
too
through Steam,
expensive
it's
for
shared
me.
to you.
I know, but like it's just annoying playing a game that's normally for PC, for Quest on PC. So I'd have to
Well, no, it's
deal with the
normally for
lag and all
PC.
that. No, Bone Lab is a Quest game. Bone Works is the PC one. I don't know why they released it on PC though.
Bone Works came first.
Sound like the same game.
Bone Works is the first game. Bone Lab is the sequel. Ooh, can I get a free revive? I can. Let's get a free revive. It's actually a decent one too, because Citron starts with 100 health, and he didn't even take it. Oh, you just jumped into death, my friend. That was a death sentence for you. Don't know why you did that. I'm just
You've
gonna
committed
kinda-
arson,
I'm
therefore
just
you
gonna
must die.
kind of hang out here, try and get my health back
Okay.
before I burrow in.
I just want to play this right there.
Alright,
I feel
time
like
to go.
Armored Chomper is kind of just a bad name in general. Like they could have came up with something so much more.
That's what my
creative,
suggestion was. They
I guess.
should have made Scrap Chomper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what
or
I
like night.
They.
Could have used like night. 'Cause
Primal Chomper.
if he was just like a jumper
Primal
and
Chomper would be cool variant.
the same way that Iron Citron is just a normal
That'd be
Citron
pretty
and
neat.
only if Iron Chomper was a
Mid-air
normal
burrow,
one,
let's go.
but
We
in,
got a mid-air
like, night.
burrow. I'm sorry. Usually you only see those from the other angle. It's not often you see a
Yeah,
mid-air burrow
you
from
don't get
your
to-
perspective.
Complaining about playing them, now you're kicking asses though.
Well, I mean, it's feast or famine, right? Quite literally with Chomper. Your longest range burrow, or longest range goopy versus that is too long. Thanks to all my
I think it's safe to
hours on
say the Chomper is a
cactus.
throat goat.
I don't want to get banned off of Twitch.
Why does it keep disconnecting me?
Damn it, you stand in
I
that
don't know.
way.
Once Chopper swallows someone, where does it go?
He digests.
Does it just go into
He
like his
literally has
biomass?
an upgrade for his digestion, so he digests them quicker.
Yeah.
Really? Guess that makes sense.
I'm alive, but I think they know I'm here. Ooh, let me destroy it.
You don't have Unicorn Chomper, do you, Jack?
I
No
don't,
one has that.
because I didn't play Garden Warfare 1 enough to get
I
it.
see. I have Unicorn
I have never
Chomper.
gotten past like rank 125. There's no way I'm getting to rank 313.
It's crazy to me how they can just block off an entire character like that.
It's Unicorn Chomper. You're not missing out on much.
Worst Twilight.
Besides, I have Twilight
mean,
Chomper, which is basically a better version of it.
That's true, I guess. How do you even get Twilight Chomper? It's
So
just
it used to be a event that happened. It was literally the final event of the game, right? Was Twilight Chomper, and that was kind of like the idea of it. It's the twilight of the game, right? Its runtime is coming to an end, so we're gonna release. We released a character when the game launched, which was Unicorn Chomper, and we're gonna release a different version of that character when it ends, which was Twilight Chomper, which was really cool. But basically, it was just an event where you had to complete an amount of challenges. I think it was a community event actually, and you just had to participate in enough to get Twilight Chomper. But nowadays, you just have to buy it, which is fine. It's not that important of a character. It's like
It's only like the best jump.
I don't think Twilight Chomper is that good, but my opinions are wrong.
They usually are.
Twilight Chomper is alright, honestly. I feel like for the little bit of time I've played them.
Nice one, idiot. You threw it way too early. Unfortunately, this character is super inconsistent, so even though there was the chomp, like, icon under him, it wasn't doing it. Because Chomper is a buggy mess. I think Chomper is the buggiest character in the game. I can't think of a buggier character than Chomper. Nah,
You
you're
sort
dead.
of like
You were roasted.
uncorrelated him to spy, but like Chomper is the spy,
Well, Chomper is
basically.
inspired by the spy, but plays more like engineer. I explained this earlier. This was you know, for some reason I didn't think there would be 4 people standing right next to the battery, but there they were. I thought I could sneak up and get a few bites in on them. That wasn't the case.
That wasn't the what?
The case.
Yeah?
Listen, your name is way more common than mine. You don't get to point and say case reference every time somebody says case.
Well, you should have chosen a more common name. I don't know what to tell you.
No, but that makes it more fun whenever I say dandy reference. Because people don't say dandy.
Well, I'm gonna keep making case jokes.
Okay. I took that head on, I'll be fair. That was... Ugh. That's the other problem. Like, what other option do I have than just walking at people in this case? Like,
You can spit at them, can't you?
I can,
then
but
you
like,
can walk at them.
they can just shoot at me. Gooping people doesn't prevent them from shooting. So they can
Yeah,
just
You're
shoot
right.
you.
I forget about that.
It doesn't matter, and like, I'm armored Chomper, so it takes even longer for me to walk up to them. I can't even participate in this objective because I straight up can't. What? That's bullshit. But I can't even participate in this objective because I can't damage the zombie. I can throw a goop at his battery and do like 25 damage. That's it.
Probably closer to 15.
The damage number was 25. Why did half of my attacks do nothing?
Because God hates you.
No, because I'm playing a Chomper, and Chomper is buggy.
Yeah, and God. Yeah.
It's not bring him into this. Me and him are on bad terms.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you never told me it's kind of implied.
Oof, I can't get
However.
to cover quickly enough. So great when everybody's shooting at me. It's so unfortunate that
Take that
there
extra 40 health.
it
Can't help you.
It doesn't help me if I can't get to cover in time to get out of the damage. Like, the amount of time that I'm spending in the line of fire of people is increased to the point of which I'm taking as much damage. So, like, let's say, depending on how long I'm standing in the line of fire, I take a certain amount of damage. So normally, you're not spending that much time in the line of fire, but you don't have enough health to survive it. Because I'm spending longer, I'm taking more damage, and so it's the same result. Literally nothing has changed. The
I
extra
feel
health,
like he'd be more viable if they gave him like maybe 40 to 50% more extra health instead of literally like fucking.
Armored
Ugh.
Chomper would be better if...
He was replaced with a different character.
Case, that's not helpful. I'm actually trying to think of a solution here.
Well,
I'm not
then,
just...
I mean, more health.
then Professor.
I don't think that more health is a solution. I think that...
Well, it would make him tankier, is what I'm saying.
No, we
I
don't.
feel like that would be.
Like, people already complain about how much health Armored Chomper has. Like, 210 health is a lot of health. It takes.
Then
a-
maybe nerf his speed ability and like give him something
No.
else.
No, hold on.
He's
No,
invulnerable,
We
but he
need
can't move.
we need to take this character in a different direction. We can't just tweak the numbers he has, because the concept itself is flawed. Armored Chomper,
But the whole point is to evolve his. I don't know. I guess you're right.
like, it would be nice if his bite did 5 more damage. I think he... I don't remember. I don't know if he has a damage upgrade.
He probably does.
If he does, then... And it brings his bite damage up to 50. Then... Like... Literally being able to do 50 damage a bite and 2-shot a scientist would
That
fix
sounds right.
That would be pretty nice.
Yeah, but see, what
Like,
would you have to nerf
and
that?
then,
Like,
like-
it'd also have to be a con.
No, that's such a, like, this character is already underpowered. There's no reason where it needs a buff and a nerf. It needs just a buff. It just needs to get stronger, because it's already a weak character. The problem isn't that this character...
Answer is dead.
Okay, let's... I'm talking to stream then, alright?
I'm sorry. But he started the conversation, so I assumed you were talking to him primarily.
Well, the world doesn't revolve around you guys. Alright, this guy's literally dancing around me. Because to
What did I
prove...
say?
This is excellent proof of why this character is slow. I'm definitely gonna include that clip in the video. Of that
I can
Superman's
check.
just dancing around me there.
I can check if he has a damage upgrade tomorrow because I have mastered him during Golanathon
No,
or
you
something.
can literally go on to Garden Warfare 2 stats and check what upgrades he has.
That too. That would also be
In
rather.
fact, I've used that website a lot for this video already. Which took 7. Ugh. The worst part is I typically like characters that have skill expression other than aiming. I typically really like those sorts of characters that express skill outside of just get good at aiming, right? Because a lot of characters can be boiled down to just have good aim and then succeed. Chomper doesn't boil down to that. And I like stuff like that. But I don't like Chomper because the
He's
forms of
boring.
skill expression you have are incredibly limited. There are incredibly limited things you can do with this character to improve
Yeah.
other than just knowing the maps and knowing advantage. Right? Because Chomper is one of those characters that plays into advantage pushing. Like Demo
Which-
Night in TF2.
Which no one
And
who's
Pyro.
played Garden Warfare 2 is gonna know what that means.
What,
So-
advantage pushing?
Yeah.
Advantage pushing
one-
is just, I have more health than you. I have more health than my opponent. I can more
There are
freely
probably, like-
walk at them than they can walk at me.
There are
And since
probably a
I
total
need
of like
to be
50,
close to people, I need to know when I can walk at people.
there are probably a total of like 50 people that play this game that are over the age of 8.
First of all,
And
that's
then-
not
and
true.
you're-
Alright? Because they were 8 years old when they started playing the game, and this series came out back in 2007.
2007? The first game came out in 2009.
Oh, 2009, sorry. TF2 was 2007.
Unless-
I always forget this game came out after TF2. Or, no, not this game, PvZ in general.
Unless Insane Aquarium counts, because that was like a prequel almost, and I don't know when
that's not,
that doesn't count.
that doesn't count. That's a different game. Nobody
But I'm pretty sure
looks at
PvZ
this game and
started as-
says, ah, yes, Insane Aquariums.
that's what it started as. I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just walk away.
Like,
Yeah, despite me having
80%.
terrible mobility, I can indeed just walk away from that, and I'm gonna be honest, that imp was just, like, really bad. God damn. Nothing I can
you know
do
who else
there.
is really bad at the game?
Case.
The answer is me. And the answer is me.
Why?
I'm very bad. Why am I bad at the game?
I don't know, that statement just has no substance.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm even talking at this fucking point.
You gotta, like, find interesting things to...
I don't know if I'm capable of doing that.
You are
perfectly
capable of
honest
doing
with
it.
you.
You just have to try. Right? Because I feel like you have the capacity to have interesting things to talk about. It's just I feel like you think you don't, and because of that you don't try.
Wow, you boiled down my entire life into one phrase. That's incredible.
I'm a very mentally aware person.
I don't know what that means.
It means I think about why I think things, right? I don't
That
just,
sounds like paradox.
like, I try to only think things because I have a good reason for it. I don't just assume things, just because that's what I already knew, right?
So, yeah, sure, I was thinking.
It helps to think about why you think things. Like, why do you think that you don't have anything interesting to say?
Because
Because you've tried and failed. And thus
because
that
when
has
I try to
shaped...
think
Go ahead.
when I try to think of something to talk about, nothing happens. It's just white noise.
Well, like, what character do you like best?
All of them except for Rose.
Why don't you like Rose?
Because I don't think it's my playstyle. You
Why
just
does she not fit your
don't do.
playstyle?
Well, she kind of stays far away, and I know that the snipers obviously do that, but that for those he can do like high amounts of damage in quick time. But with Rose, I just feel like maybe I'm just not good.
You
With
don't
them?
like mid-range sustained damage characters?
Yeah.
Do you not like Citron?
I mean, he's more close range.
Yeah, but he's also a sustained damage character, not a burst damage character.
I think Roses is like a too low of a damage
You like being
DPS.
able to deal damage. You don't like having
Yes.
to. You don't like caveats to your damage numbers. You want to just
Yeah.
get the damage. Don't make me work for it.
I'm a simple man.
Which is understandable, right? Ah, damn. The goop. Okay, that's another thing I hate about this game sometimes. So, sometimes your abilities. So, the strangest thing about this game is the direction of which sometimes some abilities fire is based on the character's model, not where you're aiming.
I know that.
99% of the time, your character's model is facing where you're aiming. But if you're like standing up against a wall like this, the goop is gonna go flying out to the left. Which is weird and unintuitive, and I don't know why it's that way, but it is. And so sometimes your goop will just miss for like seemingly no reason. And that's why. It's a very strange mechanic. You can't hide inside this guy's corpse. That is not allowed.
I think another reason that I don't like Rose is because the projectiles just go very slowly.
You don't like the slow homing projectiles.
Yeah.
Do you
It feels like
do you
it's
know
really-
how they work?
Not really.
Do you know what caught? Because like, have you ever felt like you're trying to shoot somebody and it won't home in on them?
I think I just had bad aim in general.
No. Do you know what causes the homing to happen?
No.
If your cursor is red, hovering over an enemy, it will home in on that character. Otherwise, it won't. A lot of people think that the projectile just has to be close to the enemy. No. It's your cursor that matters. If your cursor is not over the enemy, then it will not home in on them.
That explains a lot.
This is something I had to figure out while playing Rose. It's really important. Because if you don't know that, then you're not going to be homing in on people, and then it's going to feel like your aim is really bad.
Even though I do have a pretty bad aim.
And like,
But overall
and then like
accuracy
people say that
27%.
Rose is an aimbot character. Rose is auto aim, but it's not. You have to hold your cursor over. You have to track the enemy in order to cause the homing to happen, right? So while it's a little bit more relaxed on aim, in that like your projectiles are slow and big, and it's more so just trying to maneuver around the enemy, you do still have to aim, and it's not free. And like a lot of the time I find roses in lobbies, they're easy to kill because they don't know how to get their home. You're dead. I should make a dedicated Rose video. This should be like my next one.
Go to downvote or dark purpose. Or dislike it.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are. A lot of people don't like Rose. That's why my first video wasn't on Rose, because I wanted to make a one that people would watch. I'm kidding. The reason I did Armored Chomper is because somebody asked.
Oh.
I asked people what they wanted, nobody said anything, and I said Armored Chomper, and I was like, hey, I like Armored Chomper. Could you do a video on Armored Chomper? I'm just getting my health back.
I got a new retainer because the old one broke, and now my teeth hurt because I don't think this one fits very good.
I don't like retainers. I had one, but I didn't wear it enough.
My orthodontist said that this one should fit fine, and if it doesn't, then I could probably sue them and get money.
Well,
So
time for the money.
either way, I'm chilling.
I don't think there's a train coming. All right, we're gonna pull a scout real quick. So, like, one of the things you learn about playing scout is sometimes you just dive point to pull people away from the fight. and force them onto the point. That's a big thing in this game too. You walk into that. Yeah, but if I just sit on the point here, that forces them to sit on the point, and then they can't go fight my team, which lets my team get up further, and lets them get on the point, and it's kind of like a snowball effect. And if they don't come to fight me, I just tap the point. Like, it's just... The hardest part about it is getting to the point, but if you can just walk past... If you walk around the enemy onto the point, just stand on it. Like, that's a really big thing with Scout in TF2. But Chomper is also pretty decent at it, because once he gets onto the point, Chomper is really good at making that point a dangerous place, right? You drop your 2 spike leads onto the point, and then the people can't walk around on the point as easily. The other problem with playing Armored Chomper on offense is Chomper likes to walk along the flanks, but since flanks are usually longer and you move slower, you know, an obvious problem arises. You end up playing the waiting game where you walk all the way to the point. Can that guy see me? Oh yeah, he can see me.
Probably.
Okay. I don't have to put up with this. I can just leave. You know what? Instead of going to the obvious point, I'm just gonna walk through the main. Yo, what's up? You nearly shot at me earlier, but now I'm gonna kill you.
Well, that isn't kind.
You're not fast enough. I got 2 of them. I think I went pretty positive on that round. Oh, hold on. Ah, shit. Yeah, I gotta go out and get some more time.
What have you done?
I ran out of estrogen.
Oh. Skill issue.
Well, yeah, I could have picked it up today, but I didn't, so I'll have to pick it up tomorrow. I got about an hour of clips. That should be enough for the video. Got enough little bite-sized moments. Oh, I can catch him.
You got it. I believe in you.
That's alright, I have help. This Rose let me steal the kill off of her. So let's see if I can get a chomp. Scallywag. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to mention. Scientist, stock scientist, 75 damage per shot.
It's 70 and then 77 with
I like to just imagine 75 because it's like around the middle and it's easier to calculate. But it's the same for all numbers, right? Basically, you 3-shot both Chomper and Iron Chomper, or Armored Chomper. Armored Chomper cannot survive a 4th shot off of stock cycles. So that's a big threshold that you can't break. Ah, damn. My bad. Whatever, there was no time left anyway. It's over. We win. I'm probably gonna cut it there for today. That seems pretty good. Did I go positive that round? I did, I went positive, that's good. Usually usually going positive isn't a big deal for me. But specifically Chomper is such a one-for-one character that I actually have to check every time. Let's check Discord. Nothing new on Discord.
Hey, I don't know if I told you this, but I got that Root game that you played.
Do you like it?
Which played? Oh, I haven't played it yet. I've been waiting
Oh,
for you
we'll
to
do-
ask me to
Okay,
play
yeah,
it.
we can play it. I was gonna hop off stream. Anyway, say goodnight, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. We're done. Good night.